Hey guys, Tony here. So I wanted to talk about Robinhood, right, and their last quarter earnings, which they missed on, mainly due because of a drop in crypto revenue, and also mainly due to Doggy not being as popular and at the prices that it used to be back in quarter two. And there's a lot of people that are making these hugely incorrect comparisons, and they're saying, oh, Robinhood did so bad because they lost out on they had a 78% drop of revenue, blah blah blah, this and that. And my immediate thought is, everybody is freaking out over nothing. It's kind of stupid the way that people are comparing this past quarter three to quarter two, and they're saying, oh, they had a loss of this much, X amount, whatever. I mean, you can't compare quarter to quarter, especially when Dogecoin was at its peak and they were making a crap ton of money off of it, right? So it doesn't make any sense that you're comparing quarter to quarter and then everybody's shilling like, oh, Robinhood sucks. Their loss of revenue means that they're going down the drain, whatever. No, it just means that they had a really good quarter, or specifically, Doggy had a really good quarter, and we all know this, right? We all know that this is exactly what happened. Like, Doggy specifically had a really good, first quarter, second quarter for the year of 2021. It's kind of like comparing, the Christmas months in retail, like Walmart and Target or whatever, and you're basically saying, like, in quarter two that, in quarter one, quarter two, when earnings come out for Q4 of last year, you're basically saying like, oh, Walmart and Target lost 50% of their revenue because, they didn't make as much money, but they take it, but in Wall Street, they take into account that, quarter four is essentially the biggest earners for, Walmart, Target, Best Buy, basically all retail, right? Because everybody's shopping in the Christmas months for Q4. So common sense is that Q4 is going to be extremely high compared to, quarter one, two, or three. And it's the same thing with Robinhood, and it's weird that everybody's shilling this information because it's extremely wrong, right? The fact that their revenue dropped is common sense. Like, it makes complete sense. Like, oh, Doggy peaked quarter one and quarter two, and guess what? In quarter three, there was a massive drop of crypto all around, and Doggy lost its popularity, right? And then now in Q3, Q4, Shiba kind of overtook it, right? And everybody's giving Robinhood crap because they didn't list Shiba Inu. But I think the main reason Robinhood's not listing Shiba Inu is because they don't want to have a repeat of what happened with Dogecoin. Why are they going to list Shiba Inu if it's going to do really well for a quarter or two and then immediately drop? And then they're going to get a bunch of crap the next quarter for earnings and saying, oh, you guys had a revenue drop of 80%. But it's just, but you know what? It's a quick gains, right? And, Robinhood as a business is a lot smarter than any of us. Why would they list Shiba Inu just to make a lot of money for one quarter or two, and then it just kind of dies off slowly, and it's living in the roster of crypto for, years and years and years, right? Because once it's listed, they have to keep it afloat, and it costs them money to keep, any listing afloat, right? But it's one of those things that, I don't understand the crap that Robinhood is getting because, people are comparing the wrong quarters, right? If you think that, revenue is losing, compare quarter to quarter, compare the recent quarter to like last year's quarter, or compare it to the previous quarter that did not have, Doggy in it. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, why are people comparing an extremely absurdly, it's an anomaly, really. It was abnormal that Doggy went crazy for a quarter or two and then immediately dropped. You can only expect, the revenue to drop, right? Like, that's common sense. It's expected. And the only comparison that I can make is based, like I said, with Walmart, Target, and Best Buy, how they're making a crap ton of money for Q4 during Christmas, and then in Q1, when you're actually getting the earnings from Q4 from last year, everybody's like, oh, Walmart and Target or Best Buy, they lost a bunch of revenue because, look what happened. Like, right, everybody was buying last year during Christmas, and now, they're not spending as much money. Like, what's going on? Everybody already has this mentality that Q4 for retail is great, And they should have the same mentality for Robinhood with when crypto peaks, right? Not necessarily crypto, but doggy. And the fact that, you know, it had so much trading volume in the first and second quarter of 2021. So it's still kind of, I don't want to say upsetting, but it's one of those things I'm like, people cannot be this dumb and they're comparing quarter to quarter when they should really be comparing quarter to last year's quarter, right? That makes the most sense. Like, what, there's no reason, there's no way that people should be comparing, you know, this quarter to previous quarter. Like, it makes absolutely no sense, especially when doggy had such a high trading volume, and, you know, it was an anomaly, the fact that it was traded so much. And the, you know, people are saying, oh yeah, they lost 74% revenue. Of course they did, because doggy is not going to be continuously trading or have this high trading rate for more than 1 or 2 quarters, right? It's just, it's common sense. And I still don't understand why people keep comparing this quarter to quarter thing. It's insane. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.